Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushes, run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
You ain't never been a skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping, we can kick it ride through the, yeah,
Zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the in the parking lot, I was looking too, keep my number locked. I'm in. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see your pot, that's fine. I can see from the front, and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here comes Williams on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Check smash.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy it.
From the gun, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Hall running between the tackles. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go, here we go.
And play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down give to Hall. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Dart's going to go for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Love looking to pass. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Out of his end zone, Love. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It connects on the deep shot. Into the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a positive result on that effort. He's down near the enemy 40 before going out.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
On first down, here comes Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darts looking to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Running this with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. That one connects. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
down. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
Love from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. He'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Your start now. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19, Tiger, 19.
Third down now. Here's Starks. Pass complete to Robinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They run. Here's Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, 18, Pioneer. 70, hurt.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the double.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He has this down to the 34. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Come on, set. Set, black. Hut.
Play fake. It's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they try to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly
And put a
different
mic
down
put
there when
up.
you're trying to
I
defend
said,
him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. There it goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. This is Hall. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
They'll go. Here's Darts. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love with it on 1st down. This one ticket in by Kraft. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And we might be close to this lead growing again, and that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of...
And he gets in, touchdown!
For the Raiders, nigga saying go fucking score and rush the touchdown, nigga.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Wow, gang dumb, boy.
It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
This game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
Okay, no, dog, you know. There you go. Oh, shit. What was it, Lisa House?
Down to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Giants lining
Look at
things up.
Russ in.
First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Tiffany C.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have it now on his 8th pick of the year. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
45. Wide. Hey.
First down throw. Here's Love. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Now Love on the play fake. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
He's just 2 feet. Oh.
Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw from Wilson. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the... He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, here's Russ. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
There. 19.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. This one to Slayton, left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. On the option, it's Jacobs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Takes the handoff now low. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
36 power.
Wilson now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. It's everything he has under this one. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Entering Cooper takes it away. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
32. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
10 black. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. Getting close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
On the double.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Wilson on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wilson.
So.
Finds her seam down the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they drop it right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Ross is cooking again. Connects with Johnson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On play action now, Wilson. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants.
You just get the playoff. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Second and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here. Wilson now from the gun. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will trail by 25. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it.
Gets home, they drop him. His drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Check. Zebra.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Left hash.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long.
Man, I saw that line.
He's inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
14, front it.
Once more, it's Wilson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
There.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Looking their left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Okay.
Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing again. Love.
Oh my God,
It's
man!
intercepted.
He's older than
Picked
that.
out by
Oh,
Andrew
man.
Phillips. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception
Oh,
of the
man,
season.
gonna fucking do it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Russ now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here. Tight end going in motion here. Love out of the shotgun. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers nearing their 9th win of the season.
Okay, ready?
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Love.
Damn!
Intercepted in the end zone. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, they're in danger. They're going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend.
Packers are all over it. He goes down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 38-yard line.
What about 50?
36 power.
Hit.
Russ setting to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson now. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52 Blues.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Man, no way, bro. What the fuck is y'all doing? They lost something.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Dump off caught by his back. There's a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throw here. 3rd down. Got a man in Neighbors has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Hey, D-line. Quick kill. Sorry, man.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, alert. Good time.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19.
Russ is cooking again. Flush down out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put down
They try to cover a point
those
spread.
windows become almost non-existent.
He'll go in. That nigga try to cover a spread, man. That nigga kicked the Philly.
He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He did last.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, everyone's been